Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to edit the footer in the WordPress Astra theme using the Astra Footer Builder step by step. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be confident customizing your site's bottom area with powerful modern tools, so you can make those crucial final details really stand out. Let's get right into it. The Astra Footer Builder uses a visual drag-and-drop interface that makes editing your site's footer almost as simple as arranging blocks. First things first, log into your WordPress dashboard. This is your main command center. Almost everything you need to do starts here. From your dashboard, go to Appearance and select Customize. This opens up the WordPress Customizer, which gives you a live preview of your site as you make changes. Now look for Footer Builder in the sidebar menu and give it a click. If you have the Astra panel installed, you can also get here by clicking Astra on your dashboard, then Footer Builder. Both routes bring you to the exact same place, so just use whichever is quicker for you. Now let's take a closer look at how your footer area is actually structured. The Footer Builder splits your site's bottom area into 3 clear rows: above footer, primary footer, and below footer. Think of them like sections on a layered cake. The above footer row sits on top, perfect for things like newsletter signups or company logos. The primary footer is the heart of your footer. Here, where you'll usually place your main links, contact info, or your social icons, whatever you want front and center. Finally, the below footer sits at the very bottom, typically reserved for copyright notices and legal links. Want to change how these sections are arranged? Click the little cog icon on the left of any row. Here you can choose how many columns you want in each row. Think of columns as vertical slices where you can drop in different elements. With the free version of Astra, you'll have several clean layouts, and if you're using Astra Pro, you can unlock up to 7 different options for even more flexibility. Next, it's time to actually add content to your footer. Click the plus icon in any grid cell and you'll see different elements you can insert, like copyright, social icons, HTML, regular widgets, or a dedicated footer menu. Don't worry about picking the perfect spot at first. Since it's drag and drop, you can easily move anything between rows or columns just by clicking and dragging. If you want to change the settings for something, like updating the copyright message, just click directly on that element. Its settings will pop open on the left, allowing you to tweak the text. For example, you can use helper strings like current year and site title to automatically update the year in your website's name, so you never have to adjust those details manually. Styling comes next. Hover over any footer section above primary or below footer and click the little settings gear that appears. Switch to the Design tab to set background colors, add gradients, or even upload custom images as your footer background. These little tweaks can make your footer feel totally unique to your brand. You can also fine-tune typography for links and text, adjusting font sizes, colors, and margins within each widget's sidebar. And if you want your footer to look perfect on every device, use the viewport icons at the bottom of the customizer to preview how everything looks on desktop, tablet, and mobile. You can adjust layouts or even hide certain elements for specific devices to keep your design clean and user-friendly. Finally, once you're happy with the way your footer looks in the live preview, all that's left is to click the blue Publish button at the top of the customizer. All your changes will go live for the world to see. And just so you know, if you want to get even more advanced, Astra Pro's Site Builder module unlocks completely custom footer templates using the full block editor, so your design options are truly endless. And that's it, you've just learned how to confidently edit your footer in Astra using the Footer Builder. If this helped you out, give the video a thumbs up, drop a comment if you have any questions or run into bumps along the way, and don't forget to subscribe for more WordPress tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.